Hey, um, I guess I should be uploading a bit more. Let me. I recently got a comment on one of my videos, and on that video, the views spiked to 12, which isn't a lot. And I suppose I showed one of my videos to my brother, and suddenly one of the videos gets a little bit of attention. So it's probably not a coincidence that he saw it. He probably shared it to somebody or just some people. Um, the video was talking about the comment on the video was talking about them being through similar things that I go through, and it's weird because the feeling I'm feeling isn't happiness. It might be like joy. It's like feeling satisfied or having my feelings reciprocated or fulfilled. I guess might be a better word. I feel fulfilled a bit from hearing that. Um, I shouldn't give too much attention to it. Uh, Otherwise, I'm gonna sound like somebody who is a bit of a noob. I suppose I came up with an idea last couple of minutes ago to make a list of things that I'm happy for. To try and cheer myself up with this video. One of the things I don't overlook. I'm very aware of is owning an apartment. Having a home is something that cheers me up. Because I've lived in a shelter for years, and having a home is something is like a blessing. Um, Another thing, something that I might overlook sometimes is my dog. She she sometimes she protects me whenever I'm like at my worst. She'll like look at me and she'll wag her tail and she'll want attention and she'll try and cheer me up. And there are times where weird times where I feel like she's more aware than she usually is, and she knows that I'm upset, and she'll come over to me to try to cheer me up, and that really helps. Um, Another thing I guess is there's not a lot of external drama in my life because if there was, I'd probably be losing my home and I'd be heading back to the shelter. Um, Nothing really too bad has happened externally since I've moved in here. A lot of what I deal with is very internal, is inward. I'm a bit of an introvert. Um, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I want to do like a series on something, so like people can have a reason to watch. And I keep thinking because I've never I know this is getting a bit off topic, but um, I want to try looking into My Little Pony, or the show of it, and watch it. I got into the first 8 episodes and then nothing else. Kind of blink. I know there's some people who might be interested in like somebody who's as blind as me that hasn't seen the show itself. I am into like the music end of the fandom. Um, a lot of the original works made by different YouTubers that are fans of the show that make songs about characters, or just the show itself. I'm kind of into their music, which makes me think that if I'm into their music, then I'm probably into the show itself. I want to do something where like I watch the first set of 4 or 5 episodes, and then I like make a video basing my reaction on it. It's not going to be too professional looking because I'm not going to be showing any clips from the actual cartoon. But I figured it might be something better than nothing. Beyond that, I guess I have something I'm looking forward to. The setting up the furniture is getting a bit harder. I can't. I've gotten some of the furniture pieces to make the living room, but not all of it. And the music and the rest of the furniture is taking taking a lot more time. I think I won't have it until 4 or 5 weeks from now. Uh, um, Sometimes I wish that I could just like sit down and be happy and not listen to music and not watch a video and just be positive with myself. Be happy with what I have. The voices are horrible, and the hallucinations are too. I always pray every time I go to sleep to try and fight what I'm dealing with. Hey, boy. Sorry, she's right here. Uh, she's right next to my bed. I have a little stand, or like computer stand, holding this laptop up, and yeah, I might draw a little bit today. I feel positive enough to do that. I wasn't looking forward to actually doing this video until I found that comment, and I felt pushed to try to be positive. I have a PlayStation 5, but I don't use it much, so I don't know if that counts as like a positive thing in my life. Um, huh. Anything else? I guess not. Uh, some I used to back in high school be grateful of the air I breathe, the things I touch, and what I see, and what I feel, and what I smell, and what I taste, and just be grateful of that. But so much has happened since then that I kind of, it just feels like a lot of my life has a lot of calluses, or like developed like hard spots in my life as an adult where I can't enjoy things like a child anymore. But I can. It just hurts. Or like these hard spots like developed where I'm numb to things, or like I'm drunken to things. Like either I don't feel it at all, or I have to like. There are just times when I'm in so much unbearable pain that like I can do nothing but sit there and be in it. I can't find anything to like keep going. And then something like my dog would appear, or I would get lucky with music, and a song would pop up on my phone, and something that gave the right message to keep pushing me forward. I should pray whenever I go through something like that. Yeah. On another end, that was a bit bittersweet. It wasn't too positive. It wasn't too well. It was negative, but there were some good parts in it. Um, on another end of things, I finally wore that costume, and I took pictures of it. Um, and I sent it over to some of my friends, including my brother, and they think it looks all right. Somebody said I look a little bit like the Penguin, but I think that's mostly because I'm chubby, and the character that I'm trying to like wear, I guess, is supposed to be relatively skinny, or at least like fit, like physically fit, and not overweight. And so sometimes my shirt like has this overhang where you can see the end tail of my actual stomach. So I don't look too well sometimes. Um, I tried my best to cover it up whenever I was wearing the costume, trying to take pictures. But yeah, I felt more in control wearing that for some reason. Like a little bit happy, a little bit nervous, and a little bit like I was the character. Like it. I used to have personality issues with characters, um, but this one I didn't really have a personality issue. It was more like I wanted to become the character, so or like act like it, but not become literally the. It's complicated. um, yeah. He wore a cane. He had a top hat, a trench coat, dress pants and shirt and boots, and he looked dapper and fashionable, and that was part of the point of what like 1860s well defined posh dressed man. um Anything else? I guess not. I guess this is a bit of a better day, talking about things that I love and enjoy. I'm still struggling a lot with my diabetes. Uh, I've gotten several headaches and almost dizzy points from eating pasta, even though I knew I shouldn't. Um, Last night, I don't have the food to be able to go out and eat properly. I oh, hold on. um, I don't have the food I need to eat healthily for somebody who has diabetes. The nurse even said that I need um, the doctor was going to give me medication to help me with my sugar and my carbohydrates. But they haven't sent it over here yet. I think mostly because I haven't talked to the nurse that usually helps me with transportation to go and get it. Uh, it's just a lot of stuff going on this last week. It's like a lot of good, I guess, a lot of good things and a lot of bad things. But it's rare that I feel any amount of goodness, like happiness. So I should feel happy. Yeah. Thanks for watching this. If you got this far, then subscribe, like, comment, be an idiot like me. I don't mean to like call you out and I call you an idiot. I mean be a dork. Do what you do. I'm sorry. Goodbye.